Hello guys, and thanks for watching some of my videos. I got some requests on after they saw my fender flares and some other stuff I did. People happen to notice my amber lights up there in the front of the grill. I've ran these on my Sierra and I liked it a lot, got a lot of compliments. I mainly run them because I do construction, and these will actually do 10 modes of flashing is what I got these set up. So like when I'm parked on the side of the road doing some construction work. These are my flashers, but as I'm driving down the road, I usually leave them solid like this and running down the street. But just kind of wanted to go over what it took, and the little tricks you got to watch out for. I had them on my Sierra, and I liked it a lot. Got a lot of compliments. The Sierra was nice because here where the lights are, there was a solid plastic background, so you're able just to mount the light straight to the grill. The upper part of the Sierra, the grill was just a dummy holes there, so I was able to screw them straight to that. Whereas these, I had to make brackets since it's kind of hollow behind there. The Sierra was kind of cool because I could ran 5 of them. The bow tie's in the way of this one. I like to be a little different because most trucks have, the 4, but the 5 kind of look pretty clean on the Sierra. I think if I'll have to look, I might have a picture of the Sierra with them on there. But I use the Amazon lights on it, and I don't recommend it. I probably replace them once a week. If you get them wet, they leaked. I tried a few different Amazon ones, and even tried silicone in them to help them from leaking, and still leaked. And they would last maybe a week or two. So I wouldn't recommend those. These are actually year-round trailer side marker LED lights. And maybe there's something better out there. I didn't want to spend a ton of money, but so far I've had these on there now for a few months and haven't had to replace one of them. They were like $3 each or something. Nothing crazy. Now you could probably wire them straight to when your either running lights come on, or if you want them on with your headlights. I have an actual controller because, like I said, I do it for construction. So I have the controller wired to hot all the time because when I have the truck off, these I can still have on and in my flashing mode. So, but we'll go over kind of what the trick was to get them here. I'm going to pause it and bring it back with the lights on. All right, guys, I'm back with the lights on so I can kind of show you a little bit. But here's what they look like without the glare on them. Like I said, they're just kind of sitting in these little metal brackets, and I'm going to show you. So what you have is you got these little plastic clips. There's, I don't know, about 10 of them in there. And you just take them off. They kind of go around the back. And then you have your hood latch, which is, I think, a T15 torque. And it basically looks like that and has your little screws like that. If it'll focus. Yeah, right there. And then there's those plastic clips I was talking about. So once you get that loose, that gives you access to underneath right here. And I got my wires a little tight, so I'm going to try to get this set up to where I can just sit it. I didn't want them hanging down, to where you could see them in the lower vents. But as you'll see, I even heat shrunk where I spliced them. So you got the 2 coming from that side, and then you have the other 2 coming from here. And then here's this little controller I got. I can actually run like 16 of them if I wanted to, but this was one of those Amazon that I just ended up left over after buying all those lights. And I like the actual controller side of it. It was just the lights were cheaply made. So that's kind of, how I got it ran. It's hidden up there. I had it like this in my Sierra. Never had any problems with the controller. It's designed to get wet, but that way it's kind of hidden up in there. And then the power cord runs across. You can kind of see the loom, and I have it getting direct power straight here at the kind of where the battery connects right here. And then the controller the actual button controller, it goes back here and down through. Also with my, I had to add, these trucks are stupid, they don't come with cigarette lighters anymore. And my rear light, flashing lights, take that kind of adapter, and a few other things I like to run, take a cigarette adapter. So that's also my power going back to it. I'll kind of show you. So the problem with this truck is, and I don't know if you can see, but right back there, there's a louver. There's louvers behind the grill. Some of the trucks have them, some don't. And they're automatic louvers, and they adjust when you're going certain speed to help with gas mileage. I think it's kind of a joke, but it does have those. And when I first installed it, I had my bracket going under that. And when it was, I guess it would hit when I was driving and jam that louver up. And so I'd get a check engine light. I was like, dang, what do I got a check engine light for? And sure enough, it's those automatic louvers. So I had to rebend them to get it to where they are now. So just be careful if you have a truck with those. It makes it a lot tougher to get these brackets in there. And to show you what I use for the bracket, it's just this, I just use this, I don't know what a lot of people call them, joist secure hanger, or I like to call it maybe a hurricane bracket. And it's bendable. So you can kind of bend it however you want. And then those lights were probably, I want to say 3/4 of an inch or something. So I did have to drill wherever I ended up with it. I did have to drill a bigger hole. And so what you're seeing is the lights probably sitting down there where that middle hole is right there. And then this is bent back. I'm gonna, let me pause it and I'll show you what I mean. All right, so this is kind of how it's mounted. So picture I drilled a hole there. That's where the light's sitting. And then this is the bracket that gets it kind of sitting over the louver. And then this is mounted right to the back of right here. So as you can see, there's the top of one right there. So it's basically sitting like that. And that's how that light's sitting. Now you have to adjust it and tweak, because the angle, the way the truck goes, this bracket is different than this bracket. And since the angle goes the opposite way, this bracket, they're all different. So you got to sit here and twist and turn this. I kind of twist and turned it till I got it where I liked it. And then I screwed them in. So that probably was the trickiest part, was just getting them twisted and turning to where, you know, they're flush against the grill like that with a little pressure. And then you'll notice it's black. I was going to paint them or have them powder coated, but I was in a rush and in a hurry. So that's basically, you can't tell, but that's just some black duct tape that wrapped around all of it. I'm sure that'll weather a couple years on down the line, but that's what I used for now. But so you really don't see nothing but the actual amber light there. And it's not blocking really any of the airflow, you know, it still gets around it. But that's pretty much that part of it. Again, if you want to see the bracket, that's it's close to the bend like that. This, you know, like I said, you just drill that the size of the hole of whatever light you're using. If you used if you found like a square light or even a rectangle, you could probably still screw it to something like that. But I just ended up doing these little round ones, and they're minute and still look pretty good. So let me show you the switch now. So what it looks like, and I just had it, like I said, it comes up from underneath the dash, comes up. And then this is the controller right here, so you can just turn that on, and that's solid. It's probably got a glare, but there's actually 3 lights here. And when you change the mode, it kind of shows you what your lights are doing, so you don't even have to go out there and look. So that's kind of why I liked it. I know what the lights are doing, and like I said, there's 10 of them. And then when I'm driving, I just go back to the solid. But as you can see, the truck's off right now, and this has power to it. That's kind of what I liked about it. And I was telling you about, so I have the other lights up here on my back window, and then they're just this controller here, and you can do the same thing. It shows you what they're doing. You can see they're flashing. But and then that's just ran. I have my cigarette lighter, like a 4-port. It's ran underneath the seat, and that's how those are getting powered. And I like those lights a lot. They're nice and bright, with even the tinted window back there. So just kind of wanted to show you the setup, and that way, if it helps answer any questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you have any other questions that I didn't go over. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.